Hey everyone, my name is Ryan. Right now I live in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I have a 94 Honda Del Sol VTEC and I'm here to show you around a little bit. All right, so this is my 94 Honda Del Sol, original VTEC version, not original paint, but we'll get into that later. So originally I bought this. I was stationed down in Pensacola, Florida about 3 years ago or so, and I was in the market for a Honda, looking for something that was a Honda hatchback, even Integra, and never really thought about a Sol. Just one day searching around on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw this white Del Sol, which was in Mississippi, and I couldn't pass up the deal. It was the original B16 motor. The transmission had some issues with it, but I got it for 1,500 bucks, and it needed a lot of work, suspension wise. The paint isn't that great. It's a single stage paint. It's been, painted over multiple times, but like I said, it needed a lot of work. Luckily it came with two different transmissions. I was able to take both those transmissions, put them together to create one good transmission. And then as time went, I just kind of started replacing parts here and there, and just getting it back to a good driving vehicle where I didn't have to worry about breaking down. So I guess we'll get started with the exterior. So like I said, it's a single stage white paint. The only things that are not single stage right now is this fender right here and the wing. I got the wing off somebody on Facebook Marketplace. They sent it to me, and I painted that in my garage, as well as the fender. The fender was all messed up when I got it, so I was able to find a fender off of a part out in my local area, and I was able to get the wing for about 100 bucks and painted it in my garage, and it came out pretty damn good. First time ever painting something, and I was very, very happy with it. So the car is originally Milano red, and then whoever had it after them painted it yellow, and then somebody else painted it white. As you can see, the corner frame, the corner is slightly off colored to the door. You can see the yellow paint that's kind of behind the white there. So it's in desperate need of a paint job and some body work. I just haven't gotten it to that point yet because, I'm somewhat happy with how it looks right now, and I know it's going to be a lot of work, and when it goes down, it's going to go down pretty hard for a good amount of time, because I'm not sure if I want to paint it myself, try that, or have somebody else do it. But I need to paint the engine bay, and you'll see later, and a lot of other body work that needs to be done. Again, you can see the discoloration on this corner panel from the door as well, so it needs a little bit of work, but it does a job now. It looks good from afar until you get up super close, and then you can see all the blemishes on it. But overall, I like it right now, and I'll probably keep it white if I do get it painted again, obviously to keep that spoon originality on it. So but other than the paint, so we got the clear lenses in the back. I got those lenses off of eBay. Found the guy who was selling them. He only had a couple left, and I thought they looked really great with white. I don't really know. I think they look good with black and white cars. I don't think they look really great with other different colors, but to each their own. But I love the clear lenses on the white. I think it looks really great, and it definitely pops at night too when the lights are on. So for wheels, these are KONIG DECKAGRAMS 16s. I think they're 16 by 7.5, with some Federal 595 RS R's. I've had these on there for a couple years. I don't really go tracking that much or drive it that much, but they've done its job, and they've got me where I need to be right now. I just got some spoon lug nuts on there not too long ago, so those are spoon lug nuts on there. Let's see, headlights. All right, I just picked these up from Import Creations on Instagram. of Northwest. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him, but he hooked me up with these. These are really in like immaculate condition. They still had the rubber on it and everything, so I couldn't pass those up. And I just put those on not too long ago as well. All tabs are there. They look great. You know, I love the one-piece headlights on these things. Fogs or aux lights, if you want to call them. Just the standard, I don't know, the depot, whatever you call them, yellow fogs that you can find on eBay. I went with yellow because I like yellow. I think they look good. You know, just driving down the road, just a nice little aux. So I stay with yellow. I do have some OEM ones at home that I just got off of a parts car, and I will be cleaning those up and trying to restore them and putting those on here. And I'll probably just put some HIDs with yellow HIDs in there. So that's pretty much it for the exterior. Nothing too fancy. Lots of dings in the hood. You know, the car's definitely seen some better days. The paint on here is probably about 11 years old, if not almost 12 years old, but it definitely needs some paint. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the exterior. So let's work on, let's go to the suspension. So you really can't see much, but I have some K-tuned, I believe they're the K, or the K-Sport series coilovers. Again, I found a great deal on these on Facebook Marketplace. I couldn't pass them up. A lot of the car, I wouldn't say a lot, but some of the parts that I could find on Marketplace cheap, you know what I mean, I picked up and put on here. So, and then pretty much the entire suspension has been fully rebuilt. Brand new bushings everywhere, brand new ball joints, control arms, everything's been replaced on here. Just the car just sat for so long and everything just got deteriorated so much that it just had to get replaced. Sway bar, front sway bar stock. Like I said, the K-tune suspension up front, and then in the back, I have TRUHART, a lot of TRUHART suspension things on here. This is all TRUHART. See if I get a good shot underneath. So TRUHART brace, the two braces there, and the control arms in the back, all TRUHART. I thought they were the best bang for their buck, and I think they look great. So I definitely wanted to go with the TRUHARTs. I have the TRUHART camber kit in the front and in the rear. All right. Brakes are stock OEM brakes. I just redone them. The brakes are by Power Stop. So Power Stop, front and rear, everything, pads and rotors. And then also have Power Stop brake lines, stainless steel brake lines on both sides, are on front and rear of the vehicle. I will upgrade the brakes one day. I don't know if I'm gonna do spoon or not. I'm very undecided on paying $1,600 for some front calipers, but definitely brakes will be coming soon. I don't like the squishiness of the OEM brakes, and so that will come very soon. I'm just not sure when. But right now it's just a good daily driver, not even a daily driver, just like a weekend driver, and it gets me to where I need to go, and it's very reliable. So we'll stick to that right now. I think that's pretty much it for exterior and suspension. So let's move to the engine. All right. The oohs and ahs of all the cars and coffee guys go to come from the engine bay, and I love this engine bay. Obviously, right, the car is geared towards a spoon theme. There really are no spoon Del Sols out there, at least on the you know, if you go to Type 1 in Tokyo, there is no type of Del Sol or anything like that. But there are a few Del Sols out there that you know, shoot for the spoon look. So and that's pretty much what I'm going for, just some type of spoon look. And it's a slow process, right? I mean, these parts are not cheap, and I do have a family to take care of. So, but all in a good time. But again, so the engine bay, right? KOYO full mount radiator. The car almost overheated while I was in Florida with the stock OEM little thin thing that was in there. So after that, I said no more. I had to get a full KOYO. Yeah, I don't have AC, and that's why I really don't drive this thing in the middle of the day if I can't or don't need to. I usually take it in the morning to like a Cars and Coffee, you know, for 30 minutes and then 30-minute drive home, or I'll drive it at night, you know, when it's nice and cooler outside and I don't have to worry about the heat. But didn't want to deal with that overheating issue again, so I want that full KOYO full mount cooler, and it's been working great since. I have the JDM eg2 VIN. Again, this is another great hookup through Import Creations of Northwest on Instagram. Okay, I've been looking for one of these for a while, and I let him know, and he pretty much found one for me within a couple months, and it was great. So I love that. I think it kind of just gives the car more JDM feel, and yeah, I do. I like that. So so spoon. So we'll go to the spoon parts. Nothing crazy. Spoon radiator cap, spoon radiator hoses. Of course, the two spoon reservoir socks over there. And then I have the spoon spark plug wires. I've heard, you know, there's rumors that they don't work that well, and they're not as good as NGK or just like some regular OEM wires. But I mean, really, I don't see any difference. I haven't really felt any difference with them. I think they feel just as fine or better. So run the spoon wires. I like them. And then, of course, the spoon radiator cap. Okay, and I believe that's all. This stuff is all the newest generation stuff. Spoon strut bar. This is a Kevlar spoon look intake tube. I got this on Instagram, a place in Thailand called Ortho Racing. They sell these. They make a lot of carbon fiber parts for all types of different Hondas and Acuras. So if you want, you can hit them up. They're quick, fast shipping. I mean, it came from Thailand. I got it within a week, if that. And it worked perfectly. I ran right into my stock airbox. And so airbox, I just have a K&N air intake, K&N filter inside there. Good high flow, works really well. And I got the OEM stickers for the airbox here and for the fuse box. Thanks to man, I can't even think of their names right now. The intake box, air box, has a K&N air filter in it. Works great, easy to clean, and gets the job done. I really don't know what to do any more than that. And then of course, I have the, if I can get the sun to go away, the OEM look sticker, replacement stickers from Resto Tuner on the fuse box and the air box. These are great. All right, give my car, here comes the sun. It gives my car, right, that OEM look, makes it look OEM, and I like it. You know, it works good for it. So But like I said, as you can see, the engine bay is black. It needs to get painted white, so it's going to be a big job when I'm going to need the body work done. It's just, you know, a matter of when we're going to do it. So what else we got? This is not a spoon valve cover, but this is the OEM valve cover for the Del Sol. I just took it off and I repainted it the yellow, the spoon yellow, right in my driveway. Came out great. I think I just used engine caliber paint. It was either engine caliber paint or just regular high heat paint from Advanced Auto. It came out amazing. I love it. This is my great barn find right here. So when I first bought this spark plug cover, I really thought it was a real spoon valve cover, or I'm sorry, spark plug cover. I still don't know what it is. A lot of people say it's Password JDM, but I don't think it's Password JDM just because of how old it is. The holes for the spark plug bolts had to be drilled out. The original owner had to drill them out. But it looks like a spoon spark plug cover, and I only paid $5 for it, so I can beat that. And you know, I just can't see myself spending $1,000 for, you know, an OG or, you know, newer type of spoon spark plug cover that's just, you know, carbon Kevlar or whatever. It's just not worth it to me. I'm perfectly fine with this right here. It looks exactly the way I need it to look. So so yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the engine bay. So I have headers here. These are the original headers that came with the vehicle. They're DC headers. They're pretty ugly. That's why they're wrapped. And they were old. They were old, let's just say that. So I wrapped them, and of course, it, you know, it dissipates some heat, and they work. So I think that's pretty much it for the engine bay. Let's move on to the interior. Not much left here. So interior. So these are real deal RECARO confetti seats. These are my pride and joy. I just got these probably about 2 months ago, and I found them here in Virginia Beach, and I couldn't pass up the deal. I had to get them. I think I paid $1,700 for both seats. It was an absolute amazing steal, and I couldn't pass it up. I mean, nowadays these seats go for like $3,000. It's crazy. So to pay $1,700, I couldn't pass it up. And they're mint. There's no bolster wear on them. I mean, there's a little bit down here that's a little bit crushed, but other than that, the seats are mint, and they're amazing. I love the feel of these things. It gives the car a whole new feel. It gives the drive a whole new feel. I installed, just because I had to, I didn't really have much time. The brackets I had to pretty much make in my garage for the time being until I get some actually decent brackets. So my stock OEM seat belts just didn't fit, so I had to get 4-point harnesses just so I could drive the car from point A to point B to put it in a show. You can see on my Instagram. So it was a rush to find some 4-point harnesses and a harness bar for the car to, you know, get me to from point A to point B just to do this car show. So I didn't want to go cheap. I didn't want to go fake. So I thought I knew CORBEAU made some good, decent 4-point harnesses. So I went with CORBEAU. Just got one set just for the driver's side. And then, you know, everybody raves about how the NRG bar fits perfectly. I wouldn't say it fits perfectly, but it fits pretty good. Very snug. You definitely have to do a little banging on the side with a hammer to kind of create to get it to fit. But other than that, it worked good. It's not going to be in here for much longer. Like I said, until I get the OEM brackets or some better brackets, the OEM seatbelts will go back in, and I'll get rid of the 4-point harnesses. I do like the 4-point harnesses, but it's just not for me. I prefer just the regular OEM seatbelt. All right, well, let's just sit down here. Gen 3 Spoon Sport steering wheel. When I started this spoon journey, this is kind of one of those things I just had to have. And then during the COVID era, these things were on back order for the longest time, and I really got lucky in finding one on eBay. A guy was selling close to me, so I was able to pick this up at a really good price. Not really much more over the price of these the standard market. So I was very happy with the price and what I paid for it. It was great. I put a NRG quick release on here because I like to keep an eye on my steering wheel and I don't want anybody to take it. Also, it's a good security reason for the car as well, right? So I definitely, every morning or every time I park this thing, this comes off and it goes in my garage or in my house, or if I park it, it comes with me. I can't leave this sitting out. They can take the car, but not the steering wheel. But I have a K-tuned shifter. This is connected to when they first came out, so this here is a K-tuned shifter. Very tight, very nice, very easy to install. Had to get one of these. It's just the OEM one wasn't doing it anymore, and this has been working great ever since. Spoon Duracon shift knob. This is the black. They have a chrome one as well, and I'm actually thinking about doing chrome. So if you want to trade, if you have a chrome one, 5-speed, let me know. I may be interested in a trade, so please let me know. This goes down to one of the first shifters, shift linkage from Innovative mounts. I've been waiting for them I was waiting for them for the longest time to come out with one. I had an OEM one, obviously. It was loose, and I was able to do a couple things to it to make it a little bit tighter, but nothing beats Innovative's shift linkage. So as soon as their thing came out, I was first one on the list, first one to buy it. I had to get it, and it was a little off when I first had it. It was kind of sitting up forward for a little bit, and then after talking to them a few times, they helped me out a whole bunch and made me a different bracket to make it sit a little bit farther back, and they were a huge help, and I think it looks perfect now. So big shout out to Innovative Mounts for helping me out and hooking that up for me. I have the Jordan distributor push button start. A lot of people, they put it in the stock key location, but I kind of liked having my keychain here, and I think it just looks good. Plus, I don't want to like hold it or put it in my pocket or put it in my seat. It's just annoying to have. So plus I can have the wheel lock feature still, and I get to look at my spoon keychain, so that's pretty cool. So there's that, and I routed obviously the push button to here, and hid the whatever the little sensor is, and I love it. I love the little push button start. And like I was saying to my Instagram account, I met these guys actually a couple weeks ago at the show, and it was weird because I literally just broke my sensor, the stock ones that they sent you, and so within like 2 minutes I had this one and another one made, because they brought their little machine to scan them, and within 2 minutes I had 2 brand new ones. It was awesome, and I was glad to meet those guys. Good dudes for sure. Other than that, stereo system there's just some regular old Amazon radio, Boss radio in here. Speakers are, I think they're, I don't even know, hold on. There you go, Rockford Fosgate, just some regular, I believe just like 50 watt or 60 watt speakers, nothing crazy. I don't really care for too much of a sound system, just something to listen to while I'm driving. You know, we have the spoon rear view mirror. For big guys like me, a tall person in this little car, this mirror is amazing. Not only does it has like the blue tint feature where it brings the lights in your rear view mirror down so they're not blinding you in your eyes, but it also is somewhat concaved so there's a wider feature with your mirror. It was definitely well worth the $50. I know some people be like, whoa, $50, but I think it was totally well worth it, and I love it. So definitely Spoon Sports, good job on working that. Let's see if I missed anything else here. Exhaust. The exhaust is a TANABE Medallion. Again, another good Facebook Marketplace find that was in my area in Pensacola. It came off an EG. The guy, it was brand new, never used it. He bought it for an EG Civic hatchback, I believe. And other than the hangers, me having the well new hangers on there, it bolted up perfect. And I see and hear people talk about on how it doesn't fit that well, and this and that, but it was perfect for me. I had no problems at all. Sorry, I am on a military installation right now. So you got some helicopters flying by doing some missions. I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it. Nothing in the trunk. No speakers or anything like that. There's a Spoon strut tower back there. I'll pop that for you so we can see that real quick. Of course, these friggin' things never stay, but they want to stay now. So pretty clean back here. This is another good find that I had. JDM Ohio Direct had one of these just laying around. Got it for a great price, and like I said, I couldn't pass it up, so they hooked me up with that. So thank you, JDM Ohio Direct, for this. Yeah. Oh, power mode. All right, my battery's gonna die, so that means I gotta end this video soon. All right, so future plans, nothing really on the table right now. I'm just gonna drive it right now and enjoy it. Like I said, I'm gonna replace the seat brackets here very soon. Put those OEM like seat brackets back in there for the RECAROs, and paint sometime in the future. I think that's the plan right now. But I'm really busy at work, so it's been tough. And I also just bought a new Honda Grom, so that's been fun to be riding around in too. So I've been enjoying that. So, but hey, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for listening. You can find me on Instagram at eg2cupp. That's eg2cupp. Come check me out. You got questions? Go ahead and send me a message. If I'm here, I will try to answer them. If not, then just give me some time and I'll get back to you guys. But thanks for watching, and catch y'all later. See ya.